Hi, Aries. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my singles. We're going to ask Spirit, who is our next person, next boyfriend, girlfriend, future spouse, partner, or a confirmation in a connection that you have already. Today, I'm going to be pulling some letters, numbers. I also have some charms. I have my jar of charms here and lots of love messages and lots of evidence. So let's get started. The first thing that we're going to do, welcome everybody. Welcome back to all my Aries. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab a handful of letters and numbers. And I'm just going to put these on the table right from the start. And they could be somebody coming into your life. They could be in your life already. So I have the the letter W. I have a Q, I have a K, I have the letter R, the letter B. The number 2 could be February, the letter A. I have a second letter Q, the letter E. I have the number 8, could be August, 8 days, could be 8th of the month. Number 4 could be 48. I also feel like 42 is important for some reason. 48, 42 could be April. I have the letter J. I have a S today and I have an O, okay? So these could be letters that are coming into your life, or they could be somebody that's in your life already. If you're not seeing your person's letter, it does not mean that this reading is not for you. These are just a handful of clues. Spirit, I am here with Aries. Please share with me anything that you want to share with me about my new person. Anything about this connection, what would it be like? I'm going to manifest this connection. I am listening for you now. I have a birth, okay, a child. I have the number 4. Could be a new connection. I have order and I have resourcefulness. So I have 2 number 4s, okay, and we have 4 on the table. So maybe April's very important to us for some reason, or 4 weeks from now. I also like this sense of like planting seeds and things growing in a timely manner, growing right on time, Spirit just said. Resourcefulness, like tapping into something. I don't know, maybe we are able to help each other. You know, sometimes people come into our lives, and the first thing that we do together is we kind of tackle something big. Like this person could be somebody you're just dating, but you had a move on your plan. Like you just started dating them. You were planning on moving, and you're like, well, I can't see you this weekend because I'm moving. And they're like, well, I'll help you. You know, they just like jump in. Like part of me feels like there's something going on like that. You know, like they come into your life. They're very resourceful, but they're very helpful. I'll help you with your car. I'll help you with a move. I'll help you solve a problem. I'll take you from point A to point B. You know, like there's something going on. So I actually like their energy right out of the gate, because I feel like they are a troubleshooter, or I feel like they would be willing to put you before their own priorities. And that is nice. I have a 9 of Wands. I have a 4 of Swords, and I have a Queen of Swords. So part of me just felt that I feel like I've been through something. Of course, most of us have. But the way it came into me was my head is in the right place. Okay. For the first time in a long time, my head is in the right place to, I don't know, attract the right type of person, be responsive, they just said, to the right type of person, to be available. Maybe you needed some space and time for yourself, but I do feel like you are very much available to open into or enter into a very successful relationship. Yeah, you're starting a new cycle. This is about you. This is about you starting a new cycle, a new person, a new beginning. Maybe you moved and then this person came into your life. Maybe you started a new job and this person comes into your life. But I feel like it's cumulative. Like a couple of things are happening all at about the same time. Like I happen to move, I change jobs, and then all of a sudden I have a new relationship. So I kind of feel like cumulatively there's things happening all around you, and it just means that you're at the right time, at right place at the right time in your life to meet the person who you're going to start, this new journey with. So I love that. I love this. I love the sense of it's my turn. It's a cycle. I have mixed emotions. Maybe there's a part of you that it's hard to move on. It's hard to change. It's hard to start over. It's scary, right? Even though you want it and it's the best thing for you, but you have these kind of, mixed emotions about it. Like, is it going to be okay? I'm excited to fall in love again, but I'm also afraid to be hurt. Like that would be kind of the classic example. I feel safe. I feel at home. I think there's something going on around a move. I really do. Whether they were the ones that just moved or you just moved, but something is physically bringing your energy together. There's this sense of, I mean, I feel boxes and going up and down stairs and unpacking. So, or it's that we meet each other, we fall in love, and one of us moves into the other's house and we just take care of business and we make it happen. So it could be as simple as that, but we feel safe. We feel at home with each other. I love all of that. A vacation. We take time together to get to know each other. We go away together. Maybe this is the first person that you actually start to travel with, or that you plan a trip together just to see if it is somebody that you could see yourself being with for a long period of time. Sometimes you'll travel with someone and see if I got to be with this person for 7 days, 24 hours a day, and I'm still not sick of them. And this is probably somebody I really want to be with, right? So maybe a vacation or a trip is one of the earliest things that you guys do together, which would be really fun, really exciting. When is this coming in? In the near future. Okay. When? April. We've got something going on here with April, guys. April showers bring me flowers, right? Blooming, growing. I don't know. Let's see. One more. Time will tell. Spirit's keeping it a big fat secret on us. I'm going to go with April. I'm going to go. It's right around the corner. I really feel that. I really feel like your new cycle is opening up and you're at the right time, at the right place to bring this love to you. I think your energy is right on point right now, my Aries. How gorgeous. I'm feeling so jealous of all the people who get to be close to you right now. So maybe you are extroverted. Maybe they want your attention. Maybe this person wants to spend more time with you and you have lots of friends and you're very social and you have plans and activities and things that you're always doing. Maybe they just want to be physically alone with you. I can't wait to get you alone. Something like that. That's okay. Spiritual awakening, look for 1111. This is a new beginning. New beginning. Okay. This is a new person. You're going to meet this person. It's somebody you don't know yet. I feel the magnetic pull back to you. I can feel our connection getting stronger and stronger. I see this card always as a soul connection, that literally our souls are finding each other, that our souls in this lifetime are searching for each other and finding each other. So I always see that card as not a reconciliation card, but that it's a new soul journey, finding each other, whether it's twin flames that have been separated or soulmates in separation. So let's see what else they say. This is fun. Yeah, it's a new journey. There it is, my Fool. It is absolutely a new journey. We're ready. We're ready to take off. 7 of Wands. Don't give up on this connection. Keep going. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a celebration. And I also feel like everybody's going to be really happy for you. This is going to be one of those connections that you bring the person home to your parents or your family, and everybody's just really happy for you because they can see how happy you are with this person. So I feel like everybody's going to be in agreement with this connection. Sometimes you're almost afraid to bring somebody, hate to say home to your mother because you're a grown adult, but you want your family members, your friends to approve. You want them to like them, right? I mean, there's a part of you that does still want that, but I think everybody's going to approve. They could be a Scorpio. They could be a Scorpio energy. They could also be an Aries. Okay, sometimes we get that. Or they could be a Libra. And I know the charms that I have today have other signs, so maybe we'll pick up a handful of other signs. So Scorpio, Aries, or Libra. Now, these are some channeled messages. Let's see what these clues are. These are more like clues, just things to look for, these are things that I wrote down, just some channeled messages Spirit gave me. So these are just things I wrote down. So things to look for. They could have a roommate. Maybe that's why they were moving. Maybe they don't want to have a roommate anymore, something like that. They could be an oldest child. They could drive a black car, dark colored car, something like that. Let's see what else they say. They're in shape, broad shoulders. Okay. They maybe work out. Big football fan. Maybe they watched the Super Bowl this week. Let's see what else. Big football fan. Middle child, oldest child. All right. So I don't know. Maybe one of you is the oldest. Maybe one of you is the middle. Something like that. Let's see what else. Medium hair. Medium colored hair, maybe like a medium brown hair. Light cut, not too dark, not too light, just right in the middle, that kind of brown color. Loves fast food. Has 2 siblings. Okay, so there's definitely siblings involved. Maybe they're one of the middle children. Let's see. They could have a birthmark. Sometimes I see this card also as a they could have a scar, from they hurt themselves when they were a child. They fell, they had minor surgery, something like that, or even a tattoo, but some kind of marking on their body is always, a birthmark, something like that. I have tall. They're a foodie. They like to eat. They like to go out to eat. They have sandy brown hair, medium hair, brown hair, and light hair. Yeah. So their hair colors anywhere between, like light to medium hair, right? Light to medium brown hair. Their favorite holiday is Halloween. Let's get one more of these. I have police, firemen, or in the service. So maybe they are working in the public somehow. Maybe they work with the public or connected to any of those services, something like that. That's just a clue. Or that's something they'd always wanted to be, or even sometimes people in their life, like they could have a brother that's a policeman, or they have siblings that are in the service, or their father was in the service. So sometimes it's just a clue along those lines. Let's see what their personality's like. They're very knowledgeable. They're very bright. I like that. They're a leader. Okay. I do feel like they take action. I will say that. I think they take initiative. They take action. I don't feel like they wait around for somebody to tell them what to do. I think that they are just kind of I guess an initiator would be a good word. That would be good. Empathic. They're understanding. They're empowered. They're strong. Their energy is, I have my life together. I'm working hard. I like my family. My family's important to me. You becoming part of my family would be important to me. I don't wait for somebody to tell me what to do. I just go ahead and do what needs to get done. I like all of those feelings. I have genuine, I have forgiving, understanding, intelligent. They're really making a point here between knowledgeable, intelligent. Maybe that's what you love about them. Maybe you say right out of the gate, like, I like how your mind works. Maybe this is somebody that you just feel like you can talk to and talk about a lot of different topics. And you generally appreciate their guidance or their advice. You feel like they're pretty bright, that they're good, they solve problems pretty well. So part of me feels like this is somebody that you really respect, you know, with that area of their life. So that's nice. Let's see what these are. These are big cards, and they're like, what are they? Fairy tale cards. Seeker of Wands. So this is my Page of Wands, my Seeker. Okay. And then I have a Three of Wands. Like, I'm looking at my future. I want my future to be filled with somebody that has the same passion for life as me, is how that's coming in. And then one more, Two of Wands. Yeah. So Two of Wands and Three of Wands. You know, one is the big picture. I see the big picture. And then two is I go to the, I mean, two is the big picture. What do I want? What are my dreams? What are my goals? And then three gets a little bit more active, where we start to take action, where this person sees you in their life and they want to include you in their life, and they start to incorporate you into their day and their schedule, and start to think along the lines of, like, there's a we, there's an us, there's an our future. So I love when they show me, not only are they seeing the big picture, but this person is moving towards the future also. So that's gorgeous. Let's get a handful of charms. I like this person. I do. I think this person's genuine. I do. I feel like they are, I don't know, the real deal. Let's get a scoop. And I'm sorry it's so noisy, but I want to get a good scoop. I want to get some good stuff. All right, so let's get some more letters. We always do the letters first. I have a letter O. I have a W. So we had a W before, right? I have a letter P. I have a Leo energy. That I would be in agreement with, because I don't feel like they need anybody to tell them what to do. And they're very generous. That's a clue. They're very generous. I like that. They could be a Gemini. Okay, I like that also. Let's see what else. I have a cross. So you guys could have, I have faith, hope, and love. You guys could have the same religion or raised with the same foundation, something like that. I have the number 29. I have palm trees. You're going to travel. You're going to go somewhere warm. Maybe you guys are going to go to some tropical islands, Florida. You guys are going to travel. Yeah, look at this, like a lotus flower. I just feel like you guys are traveling. Beautiful. I have over the moon and a lightning bolt hit, like a lightning bolt hit when I met you. That I love. I have a flag, an American flag. Maybe they're American. I have Paris. We're going to travel. We're going to travel to different places. I have a baby carriage. So some of you, this could be a family. I do have a teapot. So maybe they like tea. I don't know. I don't know if they like tea so much, but maybe they're an iced tea drinker. You know, maybe they love iced tea. Like maybe that's their go-to drink. And I have up, up, and away. Here we go. Here we go. Up, up, and away in a hot air balloon, right? So those are some good clues. Let's see what their feelings are going to be. I always like to see, you know, what are they feeling? Where are we headed? Future love feelings, please, Spirit. What do you have for me? Future love feelings. I want to see you again, just to feel those sparks. Now, of course, a Seeker of Wands is going to feel sparks. Look at, you know, her little shoes are sparkling. That's cute. This is Dorothy on Wizard of Oz. I want to see you again, just to see those sparks. You know, like when you first meet somebody and you get that kind of butterflies in your feel, you know, butterflies, and it's just fun. You know, the eyes light up and the eye contact, and you know, sometimes you swear the eyes are twinkling. I can't believe how I feel when I am with you. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. I can't believe it, right? I'm falling deeply in love with you. I'll take that, Spirit. Thank you. Let's see. Um, I've waited so long to meet someone just like you. And then what's this one? I'm really into you. I don't want you to break my heart. Yeah, I mean, that was that mixed feelings I had a moment ago where I really want this new love. I really want to move on with my life. I'm really ready for this, but I don't want anybody to hurt me. Well, nobody wants that, of course, and spirit doesn't want that for you either. I admit that I am obsessed with you. I am going to say that. I mean, I don't know if Two of Wands is so much obsessing, but it's definitely daydreaming. It's definitely daydreaming, and it's definitely I can picture myself with you. So maybe what is happening is that I meet you, and then I start to immediately go down the path of I could see us being together. I could see us being together. I could really see this turning into something long term. So you start to daydream, you start to wonder what your life would be like with this person, and how do your two worlds come together, and where do we go from here, right? So those are all good things. I admire how hard you work. So they're impressed with you. Good. They should be. You are impressive, Aries. I want to be more than friends. Absolutely. There's no question in my mind. I secretly admire you. Maybe I'm admiring you, not so much a secret admirer, but as I get to know you, I don't come out and say I love like all these little things about you. I just kind of admire like the whole package, and I'm just falling in love with the whole package. So they're really falling for you. Your kindness has changed my life. You're there for me. You're responsive. You want to be in my life also. You're on my mind the most. I love that. They're thinking about you and only you. I'm talking about you to others. There's that sense of, I can't wait for you to meet my friends. I can't wait for you to meet my family. I just know this is something bigger, and my intentions are pure. Absolutely. This person is salt of the earth. This person wants a relationship. They just don't want to be hurt the same way you do, which I think is just human. Nobody wants to enter into a new connection and have to walk away hurt. So I think that's just, you both being human. I never met anyone like you before, so you're holding their attention. They're excited about this connection. And I love your body. They want your body. So these are all amazing things. My Aries, I think you have a gorgeous love coming into your life. So we're going to put this out into the universe. Spirit said, one more, please. This person is, I'm in love with you. Okay. And I always love that because there's a difference between I love you and I'm in love with you, isn't there? So I feel like Spirit's just, sharing with me today that this person's going to fall deeply in love with you. And I'm up for that. And I want that for you as well. So let's thank Spirit together. I want to thank Spirit for this reading. If you're new to my channel, please consider hitting that like, subscribe, ring that notification bell. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, please go to my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com.